All my
The
money is
Fox.
in the house.
Oh yeah, I get that.
All right, we are live. Welcome to the first episode of Town on the Edge of Shadow. It is a Braunhaven horror-themed campaign, and we'll introduce the characters here in just a moment because it's kind of starts in mid-panic mode. And so, you didn't miss anything. That's how the campaign actually starts. For anybody that's watching, and I apologize. I don't have the benefit that Troll Lord Steve has of having a wonderful, fantastic Troll Lord Chuck, nor do I have a beautiful Grace that can be in the background monitoring the stream. And so I am just lonely me doing what God and whiskey gave me the power to do. And so I will do my best to try and check in on the stream chat, but I probably won't have too many chances to interact. But I will say, if you are watching, stick around at the end. We will do a random choice. Somebody will get picked for a $10 off coupon code for Troll Lord Games. And so we will be doing that towards the end of the stream. And so let's go ahead and get started. So you guys have been running for... Evidently, you've been running for quite some time. You have no idea of how long you've been running. Your heart is pounding in your ears. The sounds behind you, you pick up snarling sounds and slavering growls that can be heard echoing up from the darkness behind you. You are running through pitch darkness, and just over the sounds of the growls, you can hear the drip, drip, drip of water in a damp cave. And you know you're in a cave because you can feel the rock walls in the darkness. And while you cannot see, you are aware that you are not alone. You are surrounded by other people. You can practically hear their hearts beating. You stop. Everybody stops to catch their breaths, and you hear the clicking of flint against steel, sending blinding flashes into the darkness several times before torches start to sputter to life. And it provides you with the first view of your surroundings. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves? We will start over here with Kieran of Fox Off RPG.
Hey guys, I am Kieran of Fox RG, and I am playing Owen Bataratus. I am a cleric of Janus, the creator of time and space. All those evil creatures shall kneel before me and perish.
That sounds like a good cleric. It's funny how good clerics even can sound bad. It's like, wow, okay.
Hey, doing bad things to bad people is okay.
That's when it makes it all right. Just another captain. Go ahead and introduce your character.
Hi, I'm just another captain, or Jack for short, and I am playing Holgrim. He's a paladin of Janus.
Well,
and for all those that stand with me, they shall fear not, for Holgrim will hold the door.
Odor.
Mystery. That's something going.
Mystery. Let's go ahead and hear about your character.
Oh, hold on, guys. 1 second. Sorry.
No problem. While he's getting that figured out, let's go on to, let's see here. You are not popping up on my screen. Sorry, I'm still getting to know everybody. Sir Finnegan Goldleaf, go ahead and tell us your intro.
For some reason, there is a leprechaun who decided that while being small and frail, he should become a knight. So he's decided to almost kill himself by wearing chainmail armor, wielding a giant halberd, at least giant to him, and riding a war dog in the combats. And he seeks to gain fame and fortune by serving the realm.
Okay. Brian, let's go ahead and hear from you.
Hi. Hi, everybody. My name is Brian. I will be playing Wind Mooneye, his half elf who's all about getting his thievery on, loves to steal, loves to pick pockets, loves to raid. So, damp dungeon, not bad. Creepy things, very bad.
T, let's go ahead and hear from you.
You talking about me?
Yes. Sorry,
Oh,
the only thing
technical.
that's coming up is T.
Oh, okay. Everyone calls me Technobabble Online. I own Angry Engine Games. Write stuff for Shadow Dark a lot. I am playing Morgosh, the half-orc wizard. He is an average orc with very bad disposition.
Half work wizard. This is going to be a great game. Mystery, are you back with us?
Yes, I have returned. I apologize for that.
No problem. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
So I am Mr. E, or just E for short, if that's your thing. And I'm not part of any organization. I'm just here for the lulls and the fun.
Excellent.
And I will be playing the role of a human knight known as Sir Soren Loesch of House Loesch. He is actually, in fact, a disgraced noble, somewhat self-inflicted, somewhat sabotaged. But we may find out more as things progress.
Okay. So just to get, so you can hear these slavering growls and snarls coming from behind you. They sound like they're getting closer. Everybody can make an intelligence attribute check. So to do that, you roll a d20, add your level and your intelligence modifier, and tell me whether it is prime or not.
Will it automatically roll from the character sheet that way?
I think so.
Let's try it.
Looks like it.
First rolls of the day.
Yes.
Oh wow.
We all chose intelligence as a prime attribute.
And it is a
I
prime
did
for
not.
me, by the way.
It is not a prime for me.
Mine
You're
was
the
a prime
only
as
one.
well.
So, Holgrim, everybody is. You are all having memory issues. None of you can actually remember how it is that you got here. Holgrim is kind of in the complete dark. You remember your name, but you are completely lost. You have no idea how you got here. It's a complete mystery to you. Let's see. The Owen Baratus, or yes, Baratus.
Apparatus.
Roll a d8.
D8. Okay.
A 5.
5.
You have memories of fear and abandonment that are flooding your mind. But aside from that,
no.
you have really no idea how you got to where you are currently at.
Okay. I have dread and fear. What's going on?
Let's
Help
see.
me.
Just another captain. You're playing Brogan, right?
I'm playing a Holgrim.
Holgrim. That's right. Sorry. Mr. E, Soren Loesch. Go ahead and roll a d8.
Ooh.
Another
I
5. You also have memories of fear and abandonment, but you don't know how you got here. Let's see here. Who's playing Brogan?
I changed my name and in Roll20, so you can see my character's name and then in parentheses my name.
That's a little bit easier. Morgosh.
Well, let me do the same. That's a good idea.
That is an excellent idea. Morgosh, go ahead
I
and
told you I was smart.
Morgosh, go ahead and roll a d8.
Oh, D8. Sorry. Let me do that real quick. Just a D8.
Yep.
7.
So you don't really know how you got here. However, you think you have a feeling like perhaps you and the rest of the party were betrayed.
I eye everyone suspiciously because of that. Maybe it's one of these guys that did it.
That's entirely possible. Sir Finnegan, roll a d8. Another 7. You also feel that you might have been
No, I
betrayed.
rolled a 3.
Oh, sorry, you rolled a 3. You remember getting lost in a dense fog, and you were surrounded by a vast darkness, and then you found yourself here. And let's see here. What is your character's name, Brian?
Wind.
Wind. Wind, roll a d8. You got another.
I also got a 7.
You also got a 7. So yeah, you also have memories that you think you were betrayed, not necessarily by the party or anyone in the party, but by possibly somebody that you were maybe working for.
You know, it's got to be true if all of us think it, right? It's like a shared dream. You know, it's got to be real.
It has to.
Fear, betrayal.
Overall, the rest of you have vague memories of going into possibly, maybe, was it a goblin lair? Gnolls? Was it kobolds? You're completely unsure of the details. And you were sent to this lair by, was it a queen? Maybe a princess? You don't really remember. You remember it was a female, and that was about it. And yet you found yourselves here.
Hey.
The sounds of these growls and slavering, the gnashing of teeth are getting much closer. What would you guys like to do?
Soren will reach for his pike,
Okay.
and then shout to everybody in front of him to get back.
Okay.
I shall help tend to these beasts.
I'll equip my flail and I'll take a torch as well.
Okay.
Light the way, brothers.
I'll cast light on myself. That way, even if water happens or something, I don't get stuck in the dark.
Right. Okay. All right.
I ready my halberd.
Grum
You
draws
ready
his
your
sword
halberd.
and steps towards the noise and just says, "Stand behind me. All shall be well."
I lean back into the shadows and leave them to do all the bravery.
Yes.
Man.
Looks dangerous. You guys go first. Let's see here. Everybody also realizes that your coin purses feel a little light. When you check your coin purse, each of you, you hear the clinking of coins, and when you look inside, there are only 2 coins in there. They are 2 copper pieces, and they are of a minting that you've never seen before, that has a skull and crossbones on both sides.
My gold is missing. What the hell? This is not okay. Give me my damn gold back. Which one of you fools took it?
So we all have exactly 2.
Yes.
There's
Okay,
significance
that's
behind that,
interesting.
obviously.
Yes, everybody has exactly 2 copper pieces.
The darkness took our money.
Yes, the darkness.
The shadows came and stole her coin. They taunt us into darkness.
Yeah, wasn't there a rapper like in the 90s called The Darkness or something? It was ridiculous.
Oh, it's a British rock band.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
It sounds like
I believe I
from
don't call
Chappelle's
out.
show, him talking about Charlie Murphy calling him darkness.
Right?
I think that might have been a total different subject.
Yeah. So we have multiple light sources right now, correct?
Correct. Yes, you guys said that you were setting up light sources. You are good to go.
I can't see anything on the map. Is that still by design?
Let me double check
Your token probably doesn't have vision.
That is correct. I missed you. Let me take care of that.
Thank you, sir.
Are you playing a blind character?
Yes. So anybody who ever actually, I mean, this is kind of a side note. The old when Dungeons and Dragons Online first came out, like one of those dungeons, there was a whole bunch of clerics in there that liked to cast blindness, and they weren't messing around. Like if you went blind from something, you had to literally use, there was like a compass mini map, and you had to use that and basically fill your way through the dungeon to get back outside and stumble your way to an end to find a cleric that could cure blindness. I'm not joking, and it was permanent. Like that character was permanently blind. And then they nanced out and made it so that you know, a bunch of people whined, and so they made it, you know, easy mode. Good
Like they always do.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
You know what would have made it easier? If you had a cleric.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a cleric in your party, you know, not running into an entire I mean, like first through third level dungeons, you better have an entire six member party in that game in the old days, because you were going to get wiped out if you were even down one or two characters.
Were you talking about the D&D Dungeons and Dragons Online, the MMO kind of one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that came out, my friend and I immediately joined it. And I was like, what,
Oh, it was
2005?
good. Yeah, I'll say that.
I mean, I
People
still log
still
in
play
every once in a while. Yeah.
People still play it.
There's Brogan.
Ah,
Brogan, welcome.
Hey, all. Sorry.
brother, join the fight.
Can you guys hear me? Mic check.
Sure can.
Perfect. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't normally have calls in the evening. Usually after 2:00 my time, I'm like left by myself because everyone else is in different time zones, except for today when I'm trying to do Castles and Crusades.
Of course.
Never fails, buddy. Never fails.
That's right,
So,
that's right.
so Brogan, make a intelligence attribute check. D20 plus your intelligence modifier plus your level.
All right. Well, let me log in and do that.
We'll see if Holgrim is by himself with not remembering much of anything.
All right, I'll go ahead and let you know intelligence is not my strongest.
Wow, a net
You were not
result of 0?
You're not kidding.
Did I tell you guys that I
Wow.
took sharpshooter so I don't
Damn.
hit my friends?
Oh, wait, hold on. No, that does look like a
Let's see.
miscalculated. roll.
Plus minus 1 plus 0.
And its base challenge is 15. Shouldn't it be 18 for the lower ones?
So
Yeah,
I'll
you-
say my base, my intelligence itself is a 7. So just to let you know, in case that helps at all.
Let me.
And what about your characters?
Yeah,
I think
his-
it should have been a 13 on the roll.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird because he's got strength and dexterity set as primary. Everything else is set to secondary. I don't know why it's saying challenge base is 15.
Because you've got the 3 sets on the sheets. I noticed it. So everyone that's got a secondary has to go to the tertiary set to make it 18. Challenge
Oh, that makes sense. Here, I can fix that.
Yeah.
I'm already in here.
18. I caught that when I was doing my test rolls earlier today.
And it looks like there's a lot of pluses and minuses too.
So my first roll isn't a 0 into the campaign. That's awesome.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that again.
But it's,
Oh, but it
it's
could
still
be.
not going to be good.
Yeah, the equivalent of your dice rolling off the table and be like, well, you're screwed.
yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll that again. Oh, wait, we see if this comes up correctly.
Hello now. Oh, whoops. Here it is. Now my Bill's intelligence didn't do well. Right? You know, I'm pushing the wrong button. I'm multitasking back here.
That's better.
But there's still
coming
too many-
up-
Still zero.
Zero.
Yeah, there's
It's
still
still
too
Everything
many.
else, you're consistent. You're
There's-
consistent. That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
There's too many pluses.
Yeah.
I rolled the highest 0 you can get, guys.
That's all that matters.
Right.
Yeah, there's too many pluses. Let's see. How is that?
Why is it coming up 0 when he rolled a nat 20?
Because it's showing plus plus instead of.
It's rolling a plus minus 1 on one of the slots.
Yeah, there's 2 pluses in that
Yeah, I see
equation.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 20 plus plus minus 1 plus 0. So it's erroring out.
Did I beat Castles and Crusades? That's all I want
You
to know.
did.
I win?
Yeah,
You
maybe.
broke it.
But it looks like
Yeah.
you rolled a nat 20. So go ahead and roll a d8. A 5. You also, you have no idea how you got here. You feel like there is something about fear of abandonment and loss fills your mind, but you have no idea how you got into this cave. And there are a bunch of slavering, gnashing of teeth, growls coming from behind you to the east in this cave cavern that seem to be getting closer. Egan?
I thought you were talking about me.
Egan, you see out of the corner of your eye, it seems like the actual darkness itself coming from behind you formed into a claw and reached out and tried to swipe at you and missed.
Hmm.
What would you guys like to do?
Stay in the light.
Yeah, stay in the light, turn around, and smash that thing in the face.
Yeah. Go ahead and go ahead and make an attack.
Okay, let's see. That's a strength check, the primary. Do I have any plus? Yes, I have +1. And roll. I don't think so. I hit air.
Yeah, you light out into the darkness, and you get nothing.
Hey, I don't see the roll. Does that matter at all?
His showed up in the chat. If you want to see, if everybody, and I recommend everybody do this, if you go over to your gear icon and roll 20, upper right hand corner, you can then click on dice options, and there are 3 checkboxes there for enable advanced dice, enable 3D dice, and automatically roll 3D dice. I check all of those. And that way it
Yeah, I
will...
just wasn't sure why. I just wasn't
If
sure
that's
why.
what you want, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I would think that would... I don't know what it is, but I think maybe it has something to do with the physics of actually rolling the dice. But Brian and I have both seen this, that the rolls are more realistic if you have those boxes checked than if it's just crapping out a number in chat.
Yeah, and I'm
Let's do
Yeah, you're
familiar
not going
with
to get
both of
7
them.
4 times in a row.
Test.
There we go. We saw that.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, this thing kind of swiped out at you out of the shadows, and Egan tries to swing back and gets nothing. At this point,
Like, is it a solid creature, or does it look like a ghost or some sort of undead type
out of
looking thing?
the corner of his eye, it was as if the actual darkness formed into an arm and a claw that tried to swipe at him.
Would we have
There's a
seen that, or
monster here,
just
my
him?
friends.
Or just him?
Just him at this point.
Okay, thank you.
In that case, I'm going to get in the middle of the group and not be in the back.
Okay.
That could be dangerous.
The clothy half-orc. Half-orc.
Darn
Did the
half
character trying
working.
to hide in the shadows notice anything?
Go ahead and give me a wisdom attribute check.
Nice roll.
Wow.
I see.
I think you might have accidentally poked an eye out with that. No, you don't. You didn't see nothing. But what you all know is that it sounds like they're maybe getting to the point where they're 15 feet away from you, to the east. off
Keep
the end of
moving.
this map.
Okay.
I urge everyone forward.
Oh,
Yes.
In that case, do we hear anything coming from this side of the map?
Not yet.
Hmm.
So, movement, and we partially touched on this last week when we made characters. Movement, the way I do movement in games, of course, you have your base movement speed, and this part is out of the book, raw from Player's Handbook. Is that you can jog at twice your movement rate, and you can run at flat out speed 4 times your movement rate. Now, when you are making an attack, you can move half of your movement and then make an attack. It doesn't matter to me what movement speed you're moving at. I unless we're watching Monty Python, I highly doubt that anybody's going to casually charge, with a stroll into combat. So if you want to flat out run, which for most medium-sized creatures is going to be 120 feet, you could move 60 feet and make an attack. If you are, Finnegan, you're going to be what? Let's see. Double is going to be 40, so quadruple. 80 feet, you could move 40 feet and make an attack. Because you're not. The base movement speed is how many feet you can walk in 6 seconds.
So we could do like a double move and attack if we charge.
Essentially, yes. Yes. All right.
Being a dwarf and everything, do I see, what's going on? Do I have any visual on anything? And I should also back up. Do I know my party, or did I just appear here?
That's a very good question. So the first, to answer your question about dwarves with their deep vision, you can see, of course, better than most everybody else.
Well, I have dark vision because I'm a half orc, I believe.
Correct. So those with dark vision, you are seeing, of course, in black and white, up and down these caverns. But what you two are seeing behind you, you are seeing the shadows seeming to move of their own volition.
And what about with my enhanced senses of smell? I could usually detect creatures with that.
You don't detect.
Do I detect anything?
No. What you smell is the heavy, musty dampness of the cave. So it smells like the inside of Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland. And maybe the faint scent of death, not rotting meat smell. It's more of you're past that point, like old bones and whatnot is what you smell. So yeah, you guys can move.
I have a question. How exactly does Divine Aura work? Is that like an automatic thing that's on, or do I have to cast it like a spell?
That is
for a paladin. I wasn't 100% sure, but I think I want to launch that now. I think we need that.
That is a very good question. I think it's an on or off kind of thing. Sure, let me see. Take a look here. Divine Aura. No, it is a permanent divine aura. It wards against attacks from evil, summoned or conjured creatures, creates a magical barrier around the paladin that conveys a +2 bonus to armor class and +2 bonus on all saving throws against evil creatures.
Yeah. Okay, just want to make sure that's on.
Let's see here.
More importantly, what's your character's name so I know who to follow?
Holgrim.
Right.
Or as I've been saying, Holgrim.
So it looks like that right now only affects you.
Okay.
I'm looking to see.
I think as I get better, it starts to go out to like a 15-foot circle or something like that at a later when I hit a certain level, I think.
Yeah, like
I'm still boning up on Paladin. I will be completely boned up on him by the time it's my first time ever playing a Paladin. So I'll be totally boned up.
At 6th level, you get Aura of Courage, which goes out to 10 feet.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, for right now, it only affects you. But yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to stand, feet planted, ready for whatever's running, facing towards the noise, ready for whatever's coming. Shield up, sword out.
All right. Why don't we go ahead and everybody give me a initiative roll? It is a a flat D10. No, nothing is added to it. And for anybody that asks a question, I'll just head you off because my wife always asks this question.
There's it looks like there's a thing under your turn undead on your character sheet for it.
Yep. So the reason why you don't add anything to it is because it's just there to determine order, and there are certain magic items and abilities that can allow you to add your dexterity modifier to it. But for now, it is just a raw roll.
I see a lot of people with zeros.
Yep. So Egan can put in his 3.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. Yeah,
I rolled a roll. I actually rolled twice by accident. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. We'll give you the 3.
I'm gonna start building macros for myself for my character sheet, so I don't have to go to the character sheet all the
Yes.
time.
Yeah, that's what a lot of us do in my other games. Let's see. Brogan, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3, and I'm happy for it. It's not a 0.
All right, so Soren Loesch, what are you doing?
Well, friends, not certain who any of you are, but you don't seem to be coming at my throat or my coin, and don't seem to be blaming me for sleeping with any of your sisters. So, I can only imagine you are friendly. But
Okay.
I believe perhaps we should continue heading down this way, as he points with his pike.
Okay. And are you going to head off in that direction?
Yes. For this, are we doing regular movement speed of 30, or is it like exploratory?
I mean, you could run if you wanted to, which would be four times your base movement rate.
Okay. Well, since we're down here in the unknown, I think it'd be foolish to just run straight ahead in any direction. Let's say all of you.
Good point. So yeah, you
All
can move. You can move your walking speed, which is 30 feet. You could run at 60 feet, or you could, you could jog at 60 feet, or you could flat out run at 120 feet. There you go.
So there's 30.
Okay.
I will go this far and sort of try to survey my surroundings a little bit.
Okay. Well, everybody can make a wisdom attribute check.
Okay.
Ooh, Egan blew it out of the water.
I didn't roll a 0 on that one either. That's all I know.
Okay, so something else for Brogan to know is that everybody discovered that they all of their coin purses are extremely light, and you only have 2 copper coins in your coin purse. So let's see. Morgosh. Yeah.
Yes.
The check marks. If you have check marks on your character sheet under attributes, if you put them in secondary, move them over to tertiary because.
Okay.
I moved them for you.
All right, got it.
Because then it comes up weird. I'm not sure why.
Yeah,
that...
we talked about it last week on what it meant, but I guess we figured it out, right?
Yeah, I still don't know why it exists, but
Should we all move all our ones that are not primary to tertiary just to be safe?
yeah, all secondary check marks should be moved to tertiary.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's coming up as a challenge basis 15, which doesn't exist.
Okay.
I just have my primary stats checked. That's it. It still comes up the 18.
Okay, well there you go. That works too. Yeah, I mean that would be even better. Just remove all the other check marks. So, Holgrim and Egan and Wind, you notice that there are these mushrooms that are growing outside or on the edges of the cave floor, and they are short little mushrooms with red caps and white dots on them. You guys don't have a druid or anything else in your party, so it would be complete. Does anybody have herbalist as a secondary skill?
How do you get?
I don't
I don't
think
remember what my
so.
secondary skill was.
No.
Okay. So yeah, secondary skills, you can get them two ways. You can I would allow you to pick two out of the Castle Keeper's Guide and the Skill Packages chapter, or you can use the Braunhaven character background careers, which will, depending on what you did before you became an adventurer, it will give you a couple of secondary skills.
So in this game, do you get like background professions at all, or
you do?
Because I did not choose any.
Yeah, you do if you use character background careers. I wrote a book that has a whole bunch of background careers of things that can be safely assumed that you did before you became an adventurer.
So why wouldn't you choose a background career?
I don't know, to be honest.
Well, some of us.
All right. I'll have to choose one and I'll pick it later.
Sure. So yeah, you see these mushrooms growing here, but other than that, Soren Loesch, you don't really see a whole lot more. You can see that the this cave system continues on and curves towards the west. Sir Finnegan, what are you doing?
Sir Finnegan shall 20. I don't see any threats, so I will move another 20.
Okay. Wind.
I am going to keep towards the group. I do not want to be in the back. So if the group is moving forward, I'm going forward with them.
Okay. Excellent. Holgrim, what are you doing? Are you holding the line, or are you moving?
I'm going to hold the rear until everyone's moved up. Then I'll fall back in good order.
Okay. And Egan.
It's a tactical retreat. I'm not running.
Right.
Understandable.
Egan, what would you like to do?
Each square is 10 feet, yes, or 5?
5 feet.
5 feet. Yeah, I'm going to regroup with the others. Half my speed, and then could I perform Bless to give everyone a bonus?
You certainly could.
Okay. That's going to be a wisdom check, yep.
Let me double check here.
90% sure.
Most
What does that do?
spells, spell description, Bless. Oh, there's a lot less than I thought. There we go. Level 1 cleric spell gives a +1 on all attribute checks, saving throws, and to hit rolls.
Oh, cool.
Range is 50 feet with a duration of 1 minute per caster level, so 1 minute. And there's no saving throw, and the spell is affected by spell resistance if they choose to resist it. Let's see here. Where? So, So and this is a rule I don't particularly like. So rules is written, you can't move and cast at the same time.
Mhm.
And the reason why here's why I don't like that rule. Is because it would make wizard battles really boring. It'd be like that episode of South Park where they're just pointing at each other. You know, they're not doing anything.
I think it's kind of comical.
It is a little funny, but I mean, like, you know, Lord of the Rings, Saruman and Gandalf, when they got in, they were moving around.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
So I would
And
say
your wizard's squishy anyway. So.
right. I would say I'm going to rule in our games you can move half your movement and cast.
All right.
That's
So
great. Will I use the attribute check roll or just roll d20 plus the modifiers and
I
level?
don't think you have to roll anything at all. You just cast it.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And
There you go.
I mean, 50
Yeah.
feet. Yeah, I mean, if you want to move in between both groups, you could get
Okay.
both of them in a bless.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Make sure I have the right thing. About here, isn't it? I think so.
Yep, that's right there. There you go. Yeah, so everybody should be blessed for the next minute, giving you a +1 on all attribute checks, all saving throws, and all 2 hits.
Praise our Lord, my
Brogan.
friends.
Appreciate the help, brother.
Brogan, what would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to be able to move faster than my little dwarven feet will allow, but you know, I'll still do some, right? So I'll go ahead and jog nicely over to here.
Okay. All right. Morgosh.
All right, if I have a speed of 30, how far can I actually... They have a light source up there, so I can see from my light source and theirs, how far can I run? Can I pass them up?
I mean, yeah. Let's see here. Let me look through your eyes. What can you see?
Can I go...
Yeah, you could run up to this point. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to run past them and yell at all of them to keep up.
Okay. So the wizard bravely runs and takes point. Soren. Soren Loesch, what would you like to do?
Really making to be like, yeah.
Sorry about that. I was muted.
Oh, no problem.
All right, so we'll continue to move forward. All right, oops, it's there. Okay.
So at this point you can see that the cave system branches off with one passage going to the north and one passage kind of curving down to the southwest.
Well, everyone, it seems we are at an impasse here. As he shines a torch to one side and then the other, revealing there's a branching branch here.
Sir Finnegan, what would you like to do?
Well, as leprechauns say, always go to the left.
Right.
Is that true?
Then-
I don't think I've ever heard a leprechaun say that.
Have you ever met a leprechaun?
Touche.
All leprechauns
You
hang to
met
the left.
A nightly leprechaun.
Oh, but did you want to play here?
Somebody's
That
gonna
is-
steal his Lucky Charms.
No, that's just the average.
All right, who's out there stealing my Lucky Charms?
What's especially funny about that is it was the Irish guy that made that
Yeah.
joke. That's what really sells it.
He's allowed to say that. You know?
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm biting my tongue.
I move 40 feet. That's my turn.
Okay.
I give you all permission.
Wind, what would you like to do?
I am gonna move up as far as I can see, and if it looks like he's going to the left, I'll go that way, going as far as I can see.
Okay. Yeah, Finnegan's hanging to the left. All right.
I'll
And
be careful out there.
Holgrim.
I'll start to withdraw tactically, back my full movement, which is 30, and these are 5, right?
They are 5.
So that's me about there. Just out of curiosity, the skeletons we're seeing, that's just art. That's not, they're not physically there.
That
right?
is just art. But yes, since you brought it up, I'm not going to make you roll for it. You do see in the dust of this cave's floor, you can see numerous skeletons and bones.
Okay, thank you.
Egan.
I'm still going to be watching towards the rear.
Okay. Egan, what would you like to do?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna move forward and try and meet up with some of the others. Wrong button, silly me. Fear not, brothers. The Holy Man is here. I can. How many squares can I move again? I have a base turret of 30. I can move double, isn't it?
You can move double, or you can flat out run it quadruple.
I will move double. So end up right here.
Okay. Say what? Look at you. You're a human. So yeah, I mean, if you flat out run, you can move 120 feet.
Oh wow. Yeah. I'll do. Yeah. I think that's good.
Get these guys out of my way. There we go. Brogan.
You guys just keep on running and running. Sounds like a good idea.
I'm following you.
I'm just keeping
Run fast as you can on the gingerbread man.
All right, so I can go about 40 feet. Is that about right if I run in because I'm a dwarf?
If your base movement's 20, if you jog it's 40, and if you flat out run it should be 80.
All right, I'll go here. That seems pretty strategic there.
Okay, so yeah, you can see what Soren was talking about, that the cave system branches, and you can see that Finnegan and Wind are already starting to take that left-hand turn. And Morgosh.
I don't know if it matters if it's dynamic lighting, but I can see a little bit through the walls.
Yeah, my walls work is probably not.
Okay, I
fantastic.
just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I just didn't want to, because when you're a dwarf, you could see through walls. That's a thing.
Yes, that's like the leprechaun. He can turn invisible, but only if nobody's watching him.
That's how you find a proper vein.
I like that. I'm stealing that.
It's true. It's baked into the race. They can turn invisible, but only if nobody is watching them, which leads everybody
What
else to
movie
not
is that
typically.
from?
It leads everybody else to not typically believe them.
No, that's from a movie. What's that movie with all those like useless superheroes?
No,
It was
there was a Disney movie about leprechauns. I can't remember the name of it.
You're talking about the one with Ben Stiller?
that is the exact one I'm talking about.
Oh,
with
that's
the
right,
invisible
yes.
boy that can't be seen unless
Mystery
no one
Men.
looks at him.
Mystery Men.
That's it. Thank
Mystery
you.
Man. That is
That's
it.
the
love
one.
that.
That's the one.
It had Paul Rubens in it. It had
Oh yeah, that's
Like
awesome.
everybody was in that movie.
Oh, that was
A million years ago, yeah.
Hey, it's not that far.
Hey, easy. Stand down. Hot drop and roll, buddy.
It only feels like yesterday to me, damn it.
It's my turn.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm gonna cast Discern Magic.
Okay.
I want to know if there's any magic in that. Do I need to make a roll or anything, or just?
No. But what you do see is that these mushrooms are faintly glowing.
Uh-oh.
I will tell everyone those mushrooms are faintly glowing.
Hey guys, I licked one of these mushrooms. Now everything's glowing.
Oh dear. Let's make my eyes glow.
On just a second.
Next round, I'll pick some, put them in my bag.
It's like after licking the mushroom, I can see sound.
Oh, we're all going to be on charge parade.
The map's not that big, so
Ooh, I see a nasty.
There probably is a nasty.
where do you see a nasty?
I see about 4 of them in front of me.
I see some behind me.
Are you
5.
talking about me again? That's not nice.
No. Hell no.
I know I'm not likable, but you don't have to talk about me like that.
At least we're saying it to your face.
That's not what I'm saying.
And then you
that's
hear
how
the
I-
leprechaun say,
So you're putting words in my mouth again.
He's talking like a traveling people.
oh, I can do that, but that's something different. Never mind.
Oh, I know. I bet you can. Yeah. In Canada, we have people called the Newfies, and they sound just like that.
All right, so for combat rounds, we will be rolling at the top of every round. Everybody go ahead and give me a new initiative.
Uh-oh.
And I'll tell you what's going on.
Make sure you click on your token, then do it.
Yeah, that then automatically populates.
Oh. Okay, then. I didn't do that.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Looking for it. Hold on.
All right, so is everybody in? Looks like.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, so behind you, Holgrim, you can see that the darkness has kind of formed into these shade-like figures with clawed hands, and I don't. Maybe I got a picture. No, I don't. I can blow one of these up though. They kind of look like that.
Oh. They're ginormous. They take up the entire cave.
Yeah, no.
What are you drinking over there, Bean?
So you see them kind of coming. The actual darkness kind of forms into these things. And they're not quite like a shadow. They are and they aren't. They don't have any legs, but the darkness does form into these like clawed, almost tangible hands. Sir Finnegan, what are you doing?
Am I able to see these creatures?
That's a long ways down there. Let me see. I'll look through your eyes.
No, I'm able to see them.
Yeah, you could probably down that from coming from behind you. You could probably see them. Yes.
Scroll towards the
Say,
hole.
keep going left. I'll go deal with these, and I will run my way that way.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Morgosh.
All right, I am not going to run that way because that way's bad.
I'm going to bravely run away.
I am going to move up to the mushrooms and start picking some and throwing them in my bag.
Okay. You go up and grab a bunch of mushrooms. Wind, what would you like to do?
Will not go towards the creepy shadow things. Spend enough time in the shadows to know that things that come out of the shadows are rarely good. So,
Especially
if
our
Morgosh is
thief.
over here, I'm gonna kind of move up and kind of just to the edge of that way and see what I can see.
We're splitting the party.
Yes.
We are.
Level
What
1.
could
That's
possibly go wrong?
Being
Yeah,
close to
what could go wrong?
Of course.
I sound like a villain laughing. It's hilarious.
So
I love when players do that in my Shadow Dark game, and then they get owned.
so wind is moving north.
kind of scouting both directions right now because I'm like, all right, There's bad things there. I need to know what's on either side of us.
Okay. Brogan.
All right. I don't know. I want to make sure you saw my whisper just in case it matters for anything for Dwarven. If I walk by a hidden door or something like that, I have a bonus to see it. Or
You're not finding any.
Yeah, I'm not technically looking. I just wanted to make sure, just in case.
Yep.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to. I don't know if you have a hold action type thing or something in C&C, but
yeah, you can hold an action.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and use my super duper non-magical crossbow here, and I'm going to get ready to attack. I'll shoot it at an enemy that appears to be getting close to attacking one of my comrades here.
Okay. All right. The Shade Night Terror. I created him, and I had to look to see what their movement was. Oh, look at that. Pretty handy.
Question: Are they evil?
Well, I mean,
they are called night terrors, so probably not.
No, they give out dollars for teeth.
Because then they can't touch me if they're evil.
That is true. They are.
Booyah!
Let's see.
Well, it's going to be a goody two shoes. There's going to have to be do some payback.
Yes, this is actually a good thing. So let's see. What's the next action? Summon magical barrier +2 bonus to armor class and +2 bonus on all saving throws. The next evil.
I guess we'll figure out if it's you have to run or you can fight and survive.
Well, they don't have a magic weapon. I'm sure it's going to be a whole lot of I can't touch them and they can't touch me.
So they can touch you.
I'm gonna let you guys test that, and then I'll do what's right.
They can touch you. So it specifically says that paladins emanate a permanent divine aura that wards against attacks from evil surrounded or summoned or conjured creatures. It creates a magical barrier around the paladin that conveys a +2 bonus to armor class and a +2 bonus to all saving throws against evil creatures. So your armor class is 2 higher than it normally would be.
Okay, cool. So if I'm 15, it's 17 then.
Correct. And so these two are going to make an attack.
All right. If their hand is under, that's a bad touch.
Yes. Incorporeal.
I'll launch my complaint with HR shortly.
Incorporeal claws. Oh, 5's not going to do it. 18 hits.
Oh, that's a hit. That's an owie.
Damn.
Let's see.
It was nice knowing
Plus
you.
3. Damn.
Now I got 4 copper pieces.
I think these are
Oh, wait a minute. I have bless on me, so that's +1 to my armor class as well. Isn't it?
No, it's. I don't.
Okay.
I will double
It's
check.
to your.
It's
It's
saving.
to your
wait, though, you
save.
said you were at 15,
to
which
hit.
was a 17. Then the 18, they still rolled an 18.
Yeah, but the so bless is a +1 on all attribute checks, saving throws, and to hit rolls. So you take 1 point of damage from the claw.
Ooh.
And
Mm-mm.
you take 1 point of strength damage.
So they're shadows.
Damage.
They are similar, yes.
Shadow.
You take 1 point of strength damage. Creatures without a strength score suffer a -1 penalty to attack rolls, effectively losing 1 level, the creature's hit point, saves, and level dependence. So you're not at 0 yet, but you are down 1 point of strength. Now, this is not a permanent loss. Strength will return at a rate of 1 point per every 2d4 minutes, which we will.
So now my strength is at 13 from 14, so I'll just mark it here on the page.
Yep, it's temporary, so you might put it under a note or something like that. And that strength point will return in 4 minutes. Holgrim, what would you like to do?
Well, it's all my friends are.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was just going to say,
I-
since I was holding my action, am I able to shoot at one of those, or is too many people in front of me?
Man, that is a lot of people in it.
I mean, to be fair, you can probably shoot over the leprechaun.
True. That is true. Yeah, but yeah.
The
I would
leprechaun
say
must protect.
that it's going to be like a -2 to hit because you've got Holgrim that is engaged. You're kind of behind Soren. You could shoot over Finnegan.
All right. And so with this here, I'll go ahead and try with the crossbow. And I think I only get a +1 from my dex. I don't know if there's any other bonuses. I'm not as familiar with this here, but
Yeah, all range attacks get a plus, the plus of your dex. 10 is not going to hit. You see when you shoot the crossbow bolt, and it kind of goes into the darkness. You can't see exactly what really happens. Holgrim, you see this crossbow bolt come flying over your shoulder, and it goes through this shade, and they just kind of reform. There's like a temporary hole torn in the shadow, and then it just kind of closes up, and it's fine.
yeah, I killed him and he reformed. I understand. That's what I'm thinking.
Holgrim, what would you like to do?
Can you do a disengage and withdraw?
Yes, you can. There are two types. The first type is that you can do a fighting withdrawal, which means that you cannot make an attack and you turn and you can move half your movement away. But let's see, this is fighting disengage. Half move, no other action. You can do a full run disengage. However, you are at a -2 AC and opponents are allowed a free attack.
Yeah, I'm going to do the first one and disengage half my movement so they can't get an attack on me until
Okay.
support comes up.
So you can move
And get
back
up.
15 feet. Or 30 feet if you want to jog away.
No, I'll just do that. Then with the Finnegan, now we can make a line.
Okay.
Shield wall.
Igen.
So, I'm going to move closer. Wrong button again because I'm very intelligent.
I do that all the time, man.
Yeah.
My big one is I keep forgetting to reselect the arrow tool, and I'm like, why aren't these things moving?
Yeah, I keep going to the hand tool. I swipe. I'm like, no.
Yes.
I'm going to move just in front of my companions, and then I will call out to my god's name, and I'll shout, "Vanquish these demons! Push them away from us!" As I cast Turn Undead.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. For now, it's not Castles and Crusades' fault. I will say that they are a lot better. But in every game that I have ever played, it doesn't matter how many times that I've dealt with clerics, I always have to look up the Turn Undead. So it is a Wisdom attribute check.
Mm-hmm.
So D20 plus your level plus your Wisdom modifier.
Okay. So I'll hit the roll, and then I have to add 1 because of the level, because I have the modification for the Wisdom of +2. So okay. Wisdom check, and then add +1 to that. Oof.
Wow. Okay.
I say you nailed it.
Yeah,
sure.
that's pretty good. Let's see here.
You saved me.
Oh, that's the difference with these guys.
Janus,
Yeah.
the creator of time.
So you brandish your holy symbol, and your Turn Undead check is successful. And when let's see, is this within 60 feet?
Oh, it's definitely within 60 feet.
Yes. 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 go. Oh, I was on the wrong layer. There we go. This. Brogan, Soren, Morgosh, and Wind, you see that there were a number of shadows that were basically surrounding you. And when Finnegan brandishes his holy symbol and turns undead, Finnegan, you can roll a D12 plus your charisma modifier.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, not Finnegan. Yogan.
Well, D12 plus charisma
Yes.
modifier. Okay. D12. What's my charisma modifier? None. So it's just a D12.
So 5 of these,
Five.
you see these shadows kind of come off of the wall like they were ready to attack, but then Yogan brandishes his holy symbol and they just vanish. They run away further away into the shadows.
The light of the creator of time shall banish thee, demon.
Oh, you've been practicing that.
Dude, I have cleric skills and everything, dude. In games I play.
They run away. The Nightshade Terrors, however,
Begone, Satan!
begin to cackle and laugh at Egan. Soren, what would you like to do?
Ooh, that's terrible. And these things are slowly advancing on us, correct?
Yes. Egan, I will allow you to roll a roll an intelligence attribute check. In fact, Holgrim, you can also roll an intelligence attribute check.
Okay.
Holgrim and Egan. Okay. So Holgrim is not quite sure what's going on. These guys are cackling and laughing at Egan. Egan, it occurs to you, however, they did not run like or bolt or be destroyed like undead should. You believe that these are a type of lesser demon.
My friends, these must be some sort of demon. Turn undead done nothing to these foul creatures. We must banish them some way. But not now. Run, you fools!
Soren.
All right. Well, hearing that, Soren is going to pull out his sling.
Okay.
Okay, with a scoop of a rock and load up a rock into it, and chuck it into this night terror over here.
Okay.
Or assuming I can see that one, or would I be able to see this one better?
Let's see. Yeah, probably the middle one you'd be able to see better.
All right, then I will hit him with a rock. Hopefully. It's not. Right, that's supposed to be a sling. All right.
Oof.
No, that is not happening at all.
Your rock goes clattering down the cave walls, not hitting much of anything.
Ah,
Sir Finnegan
this blasted darkness.
Sir Finnegan is restarting his Discord.
No, I'm back. I'm good. I'm
Oh,
good.
there you are. Sir Finnegan, what would you like to do?
I will put my halberd on my back and instead pull out a shield and my dagger because it's very manly.
Yeah.
And I will tell everyone, get behind me. I'm sure I can hold them for a little bit. 10, 15. And so you can move your entire movement or just half movement and attack.
It depends on how fast you're moving. So, but it's
I only-
half. It's half to make an attack. But
Okay.
half is really determined on how fast you're moving. If you're walking, it's going to be 20 feet. If you're jogging, it'll be 40 feet, and if you're flat out running, it'll be 80 feet. That's your full movement.
Okay. Actually, I'll move 15 feet instead of 20, and I'll just kind of be a shield wall to protect these two.
Okay. All right.
You will be remembered, Sir Goldleaf.
Morgosh, what would you like to do?
All right. Am I detecting any no magic in the pile of skeletons?
Nope, nothing in the skeletons.
Did I get all the mushrooms?
You did. You've got.
All right.
You have. Hold on, I will tell you. You picked up 3 mushrooms. They're rather good sized mushrooms.
All right. And I can't really help them. I'm not a combatant. I'm going to go check out this area. And I see another one of those things, right?
You see you see more mushrooms, and you see the 2 shadows that were turned by Egan running away.
Okay,
their-
so
their
I'm
dark little butts jostling down the cave.
all right. So I am going to move up to these and collect more mushrooms, thinking that those things will continue to run away.
Yes. Make a wisdom attribute check.
Sure. A 2.
A 2. Well, never mind then. Wind, what would you like to do?
I hear all the commotion behind me, and I decide, all right, let's head back and see what's going on before I choose further.
I'm sorry, what were you going to do?
I moved to here to see what's
I
happening,
see.
and then I'll move more once I see.
Okay, so
All right, sure.
you kind of move back down, waiting to see what further goes on. Brogan, what would you like to do?
What are y'all waiting for? Those are demons and ghosts and all the other neat stuff. I don't think we should be bothering with them. I'm gonna go ahead though and stand my ground again. And if somebody attacks one of my party members, I'm gonna try to shoot it and waste another ammo.
Okay. These guys bravely run away. The Shade Night Terrors. All 3 of
Tension
them are
grow.
going to attack Sir Finnegan.
Oh no.
I'll be fine.
A 16.
Miss.
5's not going to do it. Nat 20.
Oh shit.
So,
That was a wicked laugh.
now I'm going to go over to the combat chapter of the Castle Keeper's Guide, and I will scroll down here to table 17.1a critical hit options.
Oh, jeez.
Game over, man. Game over.
You can't afford to lose a foot.
So,
You'd be even shorter.
you take 2 points of damage from the claw attack, and their claw goes right through across your face and your chain coif, and it hits you so it feels like a solid hit, even though it passes through you. It hits you so hard that your teeth shatter, and you take another 1 point of damage, and At this point, you're not able to eat because your teeth are completely shattered. I mean, mashed potatoes, maybe.
Oh,
I'm okay,
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Liquid diet.
Let's see. That was
he's just a
all
drunken
three.
leprechaun now.
Oh, and you lose 1 point of strength.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, he subsists off of whiskey, so I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, as long as it's Tullamore Dew, then it's okay.
Wee bit of the Irish here. Kilkenny's.
Holgrim, what would you like to do?
Personally, I'd like to run, but I can't. So, as a paladin, I have to walk up, and I'm going to hit this guy with my sword.
Okay. Well,
And I'm going to miss greatly.
okay.
And even with a plus
Y-
one, that's
Your sword passes right through him and does nothing. Egan.
yeah, I'm going to move the hell out of here, and as I'm running away, I'm going to tell everyone to run. We do not have magical weapons or spells to deal with these foul beasts. Which direction do you want to go, left or right?
Left.
Left?
Left is.
Okay. I'm just going to move at double
Morgoth is already
speed.
left. That's why.
Okay, I'm going to move at double, so I'll go to 40, and then that's 49 plus 10. There you go. That's me. Uh-oh.
Right there. So you're going to run back 40?
There you go.
Run.
There we go.
Sorry, my internet just
It's
dropped.
so hard to see his character on this map.
It is. I'm going to fix that token for you, Kieran. Next.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that is a really difficult token to.
it's because it's not rounded as well. It's kind of blending in a bit.
Yeah,
I think it's the color.
I'll be able
as
to
well.
fix it.
Yeah,
He's wearing camouflage.
Yes.
that's my excuse.
Soren, what would you like to do? Are you muted?
Yes. I'll shout to the others. Quickly now, let's run. I will cover your retreat. As he loads up another rock and slings it at say this one over here.
Okay.
And we're still not going to hit. We are not hitting anything today, guys.
So this rock, Finnegan and Holgrim, you can see that the rock does go through the chest of this Shade Night Terror and clatters off the wall behind it. It just goes completely through it, clatters off the wall, and lands somewhere over here. Everybody, give me a new initiative check. Very nice. Brogan only got a 2.
Yeah, I was just shocked these guys aren't running.
Yes. All right. So Soren, we're back to you at the top of the round. What would you like to do?
All right. Yes, still going to assist my comrades with another slingshot at the same creature.
Okay.
What you guys are going on about? I don't see anything.
There we go.
Run!
So that does squarely hit, and but the stone, it seems that the stone actually stops. It like goes into the Shade Night Terror, and you don't see it go all the way through it, and it kind of cringes for a second, and then goes right back into its attack. It takes no damage.
Oh, that's a real damn shame because that was a good roll.
Yeah,
So it has
that was an amazing roll.
it has weapon immunity to +1 or better.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
running.
Listen to your cleric next time, damn it.
Well, the thing is, so my character has to kind of hold his ground and help others,
So does mine.
Yep.
but it is still a lost cause. So run.
This Shade Knight Terror is going to attack Holgrim. Ooh.
Totally misses me.
Yes, and even better than that. Now we get to roll on 17.1b. Holgrim, I'm going to let you choose the form of the destroyer. You can go ahead and roll a d20.
Don't think of anything.
Well, I thought it was safe, guys. How could it be dangerous?
Oh.
Roll a natural 20.
Oh no!
It is actually,
Oh, no.
it is actually the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
The Nightshade Terror and I'm not even quite sure how this would happen, ends up clawing its own head in like anger and shreds itself apart and kills itself instantly.
All right, we found their weakness, guys.
They're scared of rocks. They're
Stupidity
scared of
is their
rocks.
problem. Their Achilles heel is that they're dumb. The other two Shade Knight Terrors are going to swing on Finnegan. 17.
I'm fine.
Did that hit you?
No.
Okay. You have a AC better than 17?
I have a 21 AC with my shield out.
Oh, okay. All right. So they claw at your shield and don't gain purchase. Sir Finnegan, what would you like to do?
I'm going to look at Holgrim with my bloody mouth
Fall
and just
back.
say, "Back up!" And I will use the disengage fighting to just move half and get no attack of opportunity against me.
Okay. Go ahead and move your half movement. All right.
That's my turn.
Wind.
I don't know what's up with those fools, but I've learned there's a time to fight and there's a time to run, and this is the time to run.
Fly, you fools.
That's some running. He just takes off. Wind,
Last one of the pool.
Wind, you kind of round this corner, and you can see that there is a cave, the exit, and you can feel cool, kind of damp air blowing into the cave, kind of as you get to the end of, or to where you've run to.
I feel there's an exit this way. Hurry up, you idiots!
Morgosh.
All right. I am going to run forward to this next thing of mushrooms and start. I kneel down like casually as Wind is freaking the hell out and start picking mushrooms, smiling at him.
Okay, you get another 4 mushrooms.
All right, how many did I get on that second bunch?
3.
3.
I thought the first one was 3.
Oh, so you get 4 on the second bunch, and on this one, you get another 5. So 9 total.
Damn. It's 9, 10, 11, 12 total, right?
Well, 12 total, yes.
So I got a dozen. Nice. Maybe they're worth money.
Yeah, they're worth something.
I can tell you that's a bullshit, but you can have your mushrooms all you want. It ain't worth shit.
You can try them and see if you die.
And see if you die.
You know what? It'll be worth the risk.
Egan, what would you like to do?
Yeah, again, I'm going to shout, run, you fools. We cannot fight these creatures.
We are running.
I'm going to move 35, and then I'll move another 15. Sorry. So I'll be right beside Wind.
So yeah, you can, all 3 of you, Wind, Egan, and Morgosh, you can feel this kind of cool, damp, kind like foresty scented air coming from the mouth of the cave, and you can see that there is some daylight coming from this cave exit. Holgrim, what would you like to do?
I'm going to completely disengage and fall back and get as close to him as possible.
Okay.
So there's no one on me, is there? Or
No.
this nightshade is there.
Yeah,
I'll risk
yeah,
it.
but he was engaged with Finnegan,
All
and
right, so
Finnegan
I'm
was
gonna
doing a
just go.
fighting withdrawal.
So I'm going to do a full withdrawal with my full movement.
Yep.
So that's 30.
You could quadruple that if you wanted to.
Let's quadruple it. So 60 gets me there.
Okay.
Let's double it. Quadruple it. That's 90, isn't it? So
Quadruple. So
For
was that
30
4?
feet?
That's 4 times 120.
yeah, it would be 120 feet total. Sorry,
Okay. Just
my
catch up.
my
But it's-
brain my brain couldn't math for a second.
Oh, dude, so am I. I wasn't doing math right either when quadrupling. That's 4.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
It means
Okay.
3, right?
So
Yeah.
that gets me to about. I'll just get to here with the rest of the guys and stop.
Okay.
Where's the cleric? I can't see the cleric. There he is.
Yep, he's there.
Okay. Perfect.
Brogan. Mr. Brogan, what would you like to do?
Yeah, sorry. I am going to go ahead and be the smart dwarf of the group, and I'm going to go ahead and chase down my comrades who took the left there. So, of course, only for the purpose of helping them.
Right.
Yes.
Naturally. Okay, so you run on down there. It just occurred to me, who is playing the ranger? Is that
I
Brogan?
am.
Okay.
But of course, don't I look like a ranger?
Yes, that. Yes.
Don't go full ranger. Never go full ranger.
So you do have somebody in the party that is able to determine these. Brogan, these mushrooms that Morgosh has been picking. You can make a survival check. Make a wisdom attribute check.
Nice.
I don't care what you know, they're mine.
Oh, smoked it. So yes, you see Morgosh picking these mushrooms. You do recognize these mushrooms. Despite what they appear, they are not poisonous. In fact, you know that these mushrooms can be brewed into a type of tea that can be turned into like a healing tea that will grant back 1d4 plus 1 hit points per cup of tea.
Nice.
All
Y'all
right.
called me mad for picking
We
mushrooms
should
in the
all be
cave.
picking mushrooms.
Like I said,
1d4
more of those
or 1d2.
It's 1d4 plus 1 but you have to brew it into a tea. So it takes a
I'm
little
just
bit of
taking
work.
notes. I want to make sure. Yeah.
Hey, go ahead and collect more of those mushrooms while our other friends are, running for their lives.
Top of the round, everybody give me another initiative check.
Okay. Initiative. Oh, there you go.
Got 4s there.
Guys, I don't think Finnegan's going to make it.
Finnegan's cold-blooded. He'll make it. He's hardcore.
He's the most murderous leprechaun we've seen since that terrible movie.
Yes.
Egan, what would you like to do?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna move ahead and be like, follow me, I shall lead you to safety, my friends.
Some of
I'll
them
head
mushrooms before
towards
you go.
Okay.
the
So you run to the mouth of the cave, and looking out, you can see that you are in a forested area, and that this cave is at the base of a mountain, and this will make more sense as soon as everybody catches up with you. Wind, what would you like to do?
I am gonna leave with them. Like, I'm not trying to hang out in here. This is where shit kills us.
Yes, these are the murder caves.
Not the fluffy. Instead of the fluffy cave, you got the murder caves again.
It's the spirits of the hobo murderers in
Right
there.
outside the entrance.
This is so much worse than the caves of chaos. Morgosh, what would you like to do?
And I'm gonna move to the last bushel of mushrooms and pick them.
Okay, so in this one, this is a bigger grouping.
Ooh,
You get another
nice.
9 mushrooms picked.
So that's 21.
That's
The Mushroom King strikes again.
I don't know what you guys are going on about. I didn't even think I even saw a creature. You think you guys were imagining stuff.
broken.
I'm gonna call you the Mushroom Bandit from now on. Actually,
more Morgoth is the fun
The
guy.
scourge of mycelians everywhere. Brogan.
Hey, I tell you what. So is there enough mushrooms over here to be collecting as well? Is there any more I can?
No,
grab?
he's been grabbing them by the fistful as he's running.
All right. Well, I may as well come over here since you said there was a bunchies, and I'm going to go ahead and grab some as well using my keen ranger insight on mushroom picking.
Okay.
I give him an evil look.
You get 10 mushrooms.
I give him the stink eye.
Those
Hey.
are my mushrooms.
we may need some of these for our friends if they ever come back alive.
The 2 Shade Knight Terrors are going to move up on Finnegan. Those damn 5s. And a 7. No, they swing and whiff it completely.
Told you it was hardcore.
Soren, what would you like to do?
he's too short.
Yeah,
All right.
they're compensating.
Like,
By the way, are those the kind of mushrooms that turn into mycenids in daylight?
Yeah, all the mushrooms are wiggling around in your pack. Put us away! Put us away!
Plot armor.
Plot art, yes.
He purchased plot armor. Okay. Well, nothing else. I believe Sir Goldleaf has this, so let's book it.
Just fun. I'll be okay.
Brave, Sir Soren.
I soiled my armor.
Holgrim.
Well, Holgrim's gonna just fall back with the rest, kind of waiting. Can I hold my action? I want to wait for the leprechaun to get back to me. Then I'll book it.
Sure.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Sir Finnegan, what are you doing?
So if I declare I'm running with the fighting disengage, I can still move 40 feet, right?
Correct.
Then I shall do that.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Top of the round, everybody give me a new initiative. All right. Soren, what are you doing?
We're gonna go ahead and leave this cave.
Okay. You get out of the cave. I'm just putting you outside the map here. Morgosh.
I will casually walk out like there's no threat.
Okay. We'll move you over here. Sir Finnegan.
Oh shit, sorry. I'm just gonna do a full straight up run, so I'll do 80 feet of movement.
Okay. Actually, you
But
can.
out the
Oh,
cave
that's
so we
right.
can all
80 feet.
run.
Yeah. There for a
That's my
second,
turn.
I forgot that you were a leprechaun. Brogan.
Yeah, I'm gonna, if it's okay, try to grab some more mushrooms before heading out the door.
Okay. You were able to get one more mushroom.
Nice. That's the good one too. All right. Then I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
Okay. Now you.
Because I saved my action, can I, like, as I run by, can I grab the little fella and take him with me out the door?
Sure.
Then as I run by, I'm grabbing the leprechaun by the scruff and just throwing him over my shoulder, and out the door we go.
Okay. So
I think that's good.
I'll
Just
allow
let
it.
me out. Let me go.
you both run out.
You can thank me later, little man.
You know, didn't know that there was a threat. It's just that I'm a smart guy and I travel with dwarves, which means they're slow. So I don't need to outrun the enemy because the dwarves will always be in the back.
I'll just run faster than doors. Yeah.
You step out of the cave and you find yourselves in this on this very narrow forest trail. And it doesn't necessarily look like a game trail. It looks like people have actually stomped, through this particular trail several times, to the point where it's actually divoted almost like a ditch. And you see that this trail heads off to the west through this very heavily forested region. The cave that you came out of is in a hill that leads deep underground, obviously, and you can see that there is a lot of cloud cover. And the other thing that you notice is that in the distance, you can hear the rumble of thunder, and looking up, you can see that everything is gray. It is kind of that dusky twilight. But at the same time, you know that it's actually roughly maybe midday. But it seems like everything's just enshrouded in a cloudy fog. Where would
And we still have no memory of how we got here.
No, none whatsoever.
So we're in the
I
British
remember
Isles.
the darkness.
I'm sorry, what was your question?
We're in the British Isles.
Yes, essentially, yes.
Beckons, Brecon, and Wales. Remember it well.
Yeah.
Well, there's a trail here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, follow the trail.
I say we follow the trail.
Okay.
What does the ranger
Yep.
say?
Yeah, I was wondering, being a dwarven ranger, the most popular rangers out there, of course, I was wondering if maybe I can, take a look at the mountain peaks or the forest and kind of get an idea of where we may be. Maybe I've, being a dwarf and all.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make a tracking check.
We all know dwarves are familiar with trees and hills and grass.
Hey, I'm dual specialist here, in mountains and out of mountains. That's what I'd like to say. All right. And so
yeah, it would be a wisdom check.
just a wisdom. Okay. Actually, I see a tracking thing here. I think I get a +1 or something like that to it.
So no, you look around and this, two things come to you. You are completely unfamiliar with the mountains that are around here, which is unusual for a dwarf. You are just completely not familiar with these mountain ranges, and you are also not familiar with this forest land in any way. You have no idea where you are.
Yeah, I definitely know something. I know we're lost.
I know we don't know how we got here.
Your insight is uncanny, dwarven.
Yep, you're welcome.
We should move forward, friends. I'll take the rear and keep an eye on anything behind us.
So each of these big hexes on this map are 3 miles. Typically, and I had this. It is Right there. So you can move. You can basically move as fast as your slowest member, which is about on this trail is about 8 miles, pretty much 8 miles per day.
Okay.
Let's see here. Look at my master map. That's 6. As you guys are walking down this trail, it is starting to the daylight is starting to wane by the time you get here. But you have moved into a small clearing and you see that there is a series of dead trees that you are approaching as you are walking down this trail. And from a distance, it looks like there's something attached to these trees.
Mushrooms.
Well, maybe from a distance, you're not sure, but you as you get closer, you come in and you realize that no, it's not mushrooms. There are corpses crucified to these dead trees.
Damn.
When you say
Everybody,
crucified, are
everybody,
they nailed to them, or they?
oh yeah,
They
they
So you're
are
saying no mushrooms?
no mushrooms. They are definitely nailed to them, and as you kind of get closer, I mean, most of these corpses are like they've been here a while, desiccated to the point. Some are just skeletons that are still hanging by their last nail. Uh, but there is one that is seems a little bit more recent, and at first you think that he's dead, and then he kind of turns, and the dying man weakly looks up at you, and with a little bit of effort, he rasps out, "Beware the jesters." And then he slumps forward and sighs out his last breath.
Damn. Wow.
it's terrible.
At
Bad,
least we
really.
don't have to give him mouth to mouth.
As soon as the dying man rasps out this vague message, it starts to sprinkle, and you can see that there are lightning flashes coming from above these mountains off to the northeast, and you can tell that this sprinkle is going to be turning into a rather heavy deluge soon.
You should go in the cave. There's shelter there.
Yes,
Under
that's
the
a
bodies.
genius idea.
Hide under the bodies.
Hey, I'd like to,
Quick
I'd like to
question.
keep the
Yeah.
trail and see if maybe somebody else will, see if it's been
Quick question.
Yes. Oh,
I'll just stop.
our internet's dying.
Nope. Am I not coming through?
Yep, you are now.
Okay. So I was asking, when we were leaving the caves, were the shades continuing to pursue us? Did they stay behind at the cave at the sign of light? Like what? I don't think we established.
Did they come out of the cave? In other words,
Yes. Like what did we establish about?
They did not follow you out of the cave.
Did they stop at the entrance of the cave?
They did not come out into the light.
Gotcha.
we loaded on a new screen, so they weren't able to transition.
Yes.
There you go.
There we go.
I'm going to suggest that maybe we should climb some of these trees and hide from the rain and the people who are being crucifying everyone.
We could just like
It's a
crucify
shelter and
ourselves,
safety.
and they won't bother then.
I mean, yeah, if you want to climb a tree, you certainly can.
Shelter and safety. That's what I'm thinking.
So Egan,
No
good.
way to exit.
Give me a strength attribute check.
Oh, perfect. Give me 1 second. Scroll up. Da-da-da-da.
So you're struggling getting up this tree, but you get up high enough that off in the distance in this direction, You can see that there is, well, first of all, you see that there is a river that runs through here. And you can see what looks like a wisp of smoke coming from a clearing up here. Now,
Okay.
it's hard to tell if it's like just a really black, bit of fog that's hanging there, but it looks more like smoke than fog.
Okay. I'll relay to my friends that my friends below us, off to the west, no, east, west, to the west, there is a small lake or river, but towards the north there is dark smoke. It could mean safety, or could mean meeting those who crucified the poor souls we see before us.
Well, how do we know these poor souls weren't criminals? Maybe there's
This
a
is
good
true.
reason for crucifying them.
Well, perhaps we should deign to ask them.
Well, I mean, the dying man
They're
told you
dead.
to beware the jesters. Maybe they just didn't like clowns.
Maybe the Jesters was the name of the local marshals.
Now, see, they may just be chlorophobic, whereas I am chlorophylic.
Yeah, so I mean, Egan sees that there is a wisp of smoke off from a clearing just north of this river mouth.
Can we reach it before it gets dark or before it starts raining?
You're probably going to get wet, but you can. It's going to be dark by the time you get there.
You guys want to do that?
Absolutely.
Maybe there's shelter. Maybe it's a tavern. Maybe it's a camp.
Okay.
Well, would be worth a look.
All right, you push.
Fortune favors the
Yeah.
bold.
Yep.
You push through, letting daylight fall, and as you are moving through the forest, you can hear more of that sound that you heard in the caves, the gnashing of teeth, growls. You can't tell if there are multiple wolves that are running around or if it's some more of the creatures from the cave system. But
We should pick up our pace.
I'm going to make my life really easy and just copy you guys.
I can only go so fast.
Right?
Come on. I thought dwarves were natural sprinters.
I'm not a dwarf.
Oh yeah, you're shorter than a dwarf.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm not a dwarf. I'm not a dwarf.
That was the most going.
I'm a leprechaun.
I will smite you with my halberd.
I give you permission to do that voice, dude. Please do
Oh,
it.
act like you've never seen the woods before.
So getting to the northern end of this trail, you see that the trail loops sharply around and then heads back to the south, and it goes up around this small lake, maybe just a really big pond, and that's what forms this river. But at the end of where this trail loops, you see that there is an old rotting house and an overgrown fallow patch of land next to it. Looks like at one time it might have been a small garden or farm patch. But you see that there is this house, and by the time you get here, it is night. You're starting to get a little paranoid. You feel like you can hear the gnashing of teeth and growls, and you can hear snapping twigs and movement, like just off the trail, just beyond the tree line, and it started to literally drench you. The rain is coming down in sheets as lightning flashes overhead.
I would like to cast light and then start moving towards the entrance of the building.
Okay.
Are these doors open?
On the
like
edge
on
of the
street?
light, just barely light lit up, but by no means in the center of the group.
So yes, as the rain is coming down in sheets, the wind is kicking up, and there are these double doors that lead into what must have been at one time a very nice manor house, and the wind is causing them to kind of flap back and forth as the thunder rolls overhead.
Hey guys, it looks empty. You know, let's sleep in this obviously not haunted house.
Stand aside, mage.
That's hilarious.
Soren will knock on the door and peer inside. Hello? Is anybody home?
So looking inside, you can see that there is a set of stairs that kind of goes up to a second floor here, and everything in here is pretty much rotting. The carpeting is rotted away. There was a piano in the corner, and for some reason that you cannot quite discern, the piano has literally been busted in half and is kind of sitting at a V-like angle, but you don't see that anything fell on the piano. It looks like just it's been smashed, and you can see that
Someone's not a music lover.
there's crumbling masonry coming off of the fireplace and a rotting rug and some torn up, destroyed furniture in front of it. You do see that there's a dining table that seems to be mostly intact, although one of the chairs has been completely smashed. Aside from that, you don't hear anybody return your call, and you don't see anybody inside.
Can we do like a quick search of the building?
Yeah.
Let's be more cautious on that.
I mean, like that's what I mean. Like all of us together move throughout the building to see if there's any people on this level or upstairs.
Certainly.
I would also suggest when we're doing that. I suggest when we're doing that.
So talk amongst yourselves for just a second. Come up with a battle plan. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, the reason I say it like that, guys, is that way we don't have to like go. Each of us move 30 feet. You know, if we all just like move together and say we're going to search the building, you know, could probably narrate it if there's no danger.
Yeah, I would say when we're doing that, we should say to Christopher for sure that when we're walking, we're putting our feet forward, testing the ground to make sure it's not any weak planks that's going to make us fall into the basement or something like that. You know.
Well, I can check for traps, which would also let me check for failures of that.
Yeah.
Let the lightest of us go first, like the leprechaun.
Who's heavily clad in armor.
I was about to say, the leprechaun's in heavy armor.
Even the leprechaun
I'm pretty light as a half-elf.
probably doesn't weigh as much as I do.
He probably weighs like 100 pounds in full armor.
At most. Soaking wet.
And he is soaking wet, yes.
Would broken boards count as a trap? That's a good question.
They could.
Because I can check for trap.
I think he wants to go first, which is fine by me because
you know it would be the better idea to have the thief go ahead and scout.
Yeah, and I'll stay shoulder to shoulder with Soren in case something goes wrong.
I'll watch the back.
We're gonna. Can we cautiously just go through the mansion to see if there's any people here?
Sure.
Who else had checked for traps? I remember somebody else saying that they could check for traps.
Yeah, isn't
I can, but more like I've got some trap detection, but that's in the wilderness, I think.
Okay.
Technically, I'm actually really good at it, but I don't know.
Is the roof pretty much intact?
Pretty much. There are some leaks, which is pretty obvious, which is why there's these holes in the wood floorboards. It's just they've rotted through from water that's dripping down from the ceiling. But for the most part, it's a lot drier in here than it is outside.
I'm gonna look at one of the rotted holes.
Okay.
Does it look like there's a level beneath us, or is it like dirt, like a foot below that wood?
So from where you're looking here, it goes through to like a small crawl space under the house.
Okay, so it's a crawl space and not like a dungeon.
Right.
Okay. That's basically what I was asking.
Yeah, from here you only see that it goes down to a crawl space under the house, and there's like some lattice work around the house. Basically, the house is built like on say like
elevated.
Maybe a 3-foot stilt kind of thing.
Okay, so the most will fall if the floor is rotten is 3 feet.
Correct. Yeah, you're not going to take falling damage from it.
That's kind of where I was going with it.
Yep. So who's going where? What are you guys doing as far as checking out the house?
I am
Why?
just going to walk
Read as a
right in.
group.
All right, hold
and
on,
walk
hold on.
up to,
Wait,
walk up
how-
to the
how about
house
we-
area.
How about we? Okay. How about we do this? Everybody, give me an initiative check, and we'll go in that order.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's the easiest to do.
got too many going off at once here.
I'll put myself back then.
What did Holgrim get? Oh, he stepped away.
Is he the one that went AFK?
Yeah, he's stepped away.
You got a 6.
Okay.
All right. So Soren, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to. So Soren's going to motion everybody to get inside the house, regardless. It's cold. It's wet out there.
Yeah, you are soaked to the bone.
We are not doing ourselves any favors by standing out here gawking at this this decrepit abode. So he's going to walk in and approach this fireplace here
Okay.
and attempt to get a fire going.
Sure, there's plenty of busted furniture. You're able to pick up, table legs and parts, stuffing out of the cushions of the chair and couch. You can grab to use as tinder, and you start working on getting a fire started. Morgosh, what are you doing?
I hope these occupants will forgive me.
I am going to move up and I'm going to actually search for a comfortable chair or couch or anything that I think would be comfortable to sit or like if there's cushions that could sleep on, things like that. And that way I could claim it before anyone else does.
Sure, the couch is like torn up and looking terrible, but it is more comfortable than laying on the floor.
All right, I claim the couch.
Holgrim, what would you like to do?
Since everyone's making themselves at home, Holgrim's going to just take up a position here by the door and watch outside to see if anyone's followed us. And kind
Okay.
of guard the door entrance.
Okay. Since you decided to pick that location, go ahead and roll a wisdom attribute check.
Oh, okay. Where's my wisdom? There it is. Nailed it.
Ooh, nice. So as you go to take up this position next to these the double doors, you see that hanging on a nail from a leather thong, there is a round holy symbol. You recognize it as a holy symbol. But let's see here.
But they're good holy symbols, or it's a bad holy symbol.
I wrote this. I wrote it down so I wouldn't have to remember it. Yeah, you see that there is a holy symbol. Go ahead and make a. I mean, you recognize it as a holy symbol. Go ahead and make a intelligence attribute check.
Oh, and here's where failure happens.
Right.
Yeah,
It's a holy symbol.
Yeah, you're looking at. You're like, I recognize what this is, but I don't know. You have no idea, and it's just hanging from. It's not even a fancy one. It's like carved from wood, and it's hanging from a leather thong off of this nail, and you don't recognize whose holy symbol it is. Only that it is a holy symbol.
I take it and I kind of call over to the cleric, who's my, of course, the same god as me, and go, brother, do you know what this is? And I toss it to him.
What was that? Intelligence check? Was it or wisdom?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. I
Yes.
apparently know.
You recognize this as a holy symbol of Janau. And
That's we worship. I would have recognized that.
No. You worship Janus. So
Janus, sorry.
So Janau.
Sorry, right.
Let's see. Janau is known as the warm prophet, the lord of sunlight, and the bringer of dawn. He's a greater god.
Okay. I'll give this knowledge to all of our friends here and say it's a god. It's a good god, a god of sunlight, the god of dawn. We need this on our side.
Oh, you speak of my Lord Janelle. We should be safe here.
Yeah, you. This was just hanging on a nail next to the front door.
It falls off and it's an evil god underneath.
I'm getting a vibe here, bros.
Rogan, what would you like to do?
I'd like to actually search a little bit on the outside as I'm heading towards the steps, just to kind of get an idea if our footprints are the only footprints.
Yes. Go ahead and make a tracking check. So that'd be a wisdom check. Wisdom mod plus your level. So you don't find any other tracks around this house. You do note that all of the vegetation is just heavily overgrown. It is clear to you that nobody has really occupied this area for some time. But at one time, you can tell that this probably was a well lived in house. This entire area around the front is like a long porch. There is, a little table and a rocking chair out here. This is also the porch is covered, but you don't see tracks for anybody else as you check around the house. Sir Finnegan, what would you like to do?
I am going to move into the house, and I'm gonna run over underneath the piano and start basically seeing Soren and Morgosh look like they're kind of claiming places. I'm like, this one's mine.
The leprechaun hides under the broken piano.
I just run underneath it and kind of just finally sit down and kind of like start messing with my mouth and feeling the horrible bloody mess that's in there. And
yes, your shattered teeth. Wind, what are you doing?
I will come into the house. It won't let me move my token though.
Oh.
Let's see.
You have the correct tool selected?
Whoop.
I
And
do.
then I clicked the wrong.
He might be clipped into a wall.
That's possible.
The GM needs to move it.
There you go. There you go.
Nope, he's back in the wall.
What is going on?
Can you just move me here?
Yes. There you go.
I am going to kind of search this floor for traps or instabilities to let the party know like what's going on. So I'll take however long it takes for me to do that.
Okay. Let's see here. Go ahead. Okay, look at Rogue. I think it's a wisdom check, but I'm going to double check that.
Mine says intelligence.
Indeed it is. Go ahead and make a traps check. Intelligence plus your intelligence modifier plus your level.
I have it as a skill, so like I get bonuses. Can I roll it with those?
Yes. Absolutely. So you don't find any traps in this area. The entrance area and beneath the stairs.
I will continue checking as people take their turns.
Okay. Egan, what would you like to do?
I am going to move inside, go over towards these presses, and I'm going to search these presses. And once I'm finished, I'm going to keep an eye on that stairwell in case anything comes down from there.
So yeah, you see there are some empty shelves here. In the dust on these empty shelves, you see that there is some spaces that look like there were boots that were sitting here, or maybe a coat was hanging. And you can tell that because the dust is a little bit less. it's not as the dust hasn't filled in that cavity yet.
Okay.
But the boots and the cloak or whatnot are not or have been gone for some time.
Okay. So instead of being there for months, of being there for a few weeks, maybe.
Correct.
Okay. And I'm gonna keep an eye on that stairwell as well, just in case.
Okay. Yeah, that stairwell goes up to the second floor. Soren, what are you've by now you've got the fire going in the fireplace. What would you like to do from here?
All right. And I'm sure everybody else has sort of shared what they've found, or have not found. So I'm gonna say, I'm um,
Are we?
I'm gonna look over I'm probably gonna with the fire going and being able to sort of does this better illuminate our surrounding?
A bit, yeah, and you can definitely welcoming the warmth coming from the fire.
Yes. So after toast my hands up a little bit, I'll get up and I'll believe I shall take not walk over in that direction, but sort of take a gander of what's in here.
So you've got a this is a typical would have been a formal dining hall kind of area. You can see that this is just an archway that leads into what you believe is the kitchen. There are a pair of double doors right here as well. It wasn't. Let me double check. I wasn't quite sure if you guys could. Yeah, you can't really see that. So yeah,
no.
there's some double doors right here.
Okay, I thought that might have been a wall. Yeah, I thought that might have been a wall. Okay. All right then. Let's proceed towards this. Wait, which one's the door? This is the door?
Correct.
Okay, this is the door, and proceed to knock.
So you knock on the door. There's no answer.
Hello, salutations.
Nothing.
Please don't mind us.
If there's any ghosts in here, we're just staying the night.
Look, just because they're dead doesn't mean we have to be rude about it.
Right.
What a beautiful house. Too bad we can't stay.
Yes. So yeah, you get no response.
Right. Is there like a knob or a door handle?
Yes, there are like a pair of like iron hook kind of handles with a thumb lever on top.
Okay. I grip the handle, press on the grip
so
there.
You go to press down on the thumb lever, and you realize that the doors are locked, but there is an inset iron door lock just beneath the handle.
Lock the door, you say?
That sounds like a job for Wind.
So,
man, use the C1A1 boot.
This does seem to be this is definitely a locked door.
It is a locked door.
If only we had some sort of a scoundrel who could.
Morgosh, are you just relaxing on the couch? What would you like to do?
After placing my backpack and staff down on the couch, clearly marking it as my territory,
licking it twice.
I am going to go up to this location and look in this room. Is this a kitchen?
It is a kitchen.
I am going to start looking for a kettle and some cups if I can.
Okay. So you can
and then I'll yell back. There's looks like there's stairs going down over here.
So you can see that the aside from some water damage on the floor, this is pretty much an intact kitchen. There's a small fireplace that would be used for cooking on the north wall, and there is a back door here that does not seem to have a lock, but hanging on the door jamb next to it, you see another one of these holy symbols of Janao hanging from a leather thong on a nail next in the door jamb.
We'll leave that alone.
And you can see that there is a pantry that is here that has a number of barrels, and there's a number of barrels and crates over here in the corner, and there is a pantry here with some food. Like there is like some wax paper wrapped around some a small wheel of cheese. There is some bread. Most of this looks like fresh food. There is some salted meats, like cured meats that are here. And
what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut that back door.
Okay.
And if there's no lock on it, I will. Does it open outward like it shows?
Yes.
I'm just going to shut it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start searching the kitchen for edibles, and like stuff to eat and drink, and like I said, a kettle and cups if I can make that tea.
Okay. So yeah, you find a kettle. You also see in the kitchen that there is a stairwell here that goes down to a root cellar.
All right. I already announced that to everybody.
Okay. So yeah, you find a little iron tea kettle and some cups, and you can go ahead and start to make your tea.
All right. I will. Well, there's no fire in here.
No, but, I mean, there's enough broken furniture. You could certainly make one.
All right. Well, I'll let as I'm doing all that, I'll let other people do what they're going to do.
Okay, Holgrim, what would you like to do?
I'm going to carry on guarding the door and looking down. Like I'm looking down, and I'm probably looking for spots that I could like get a better view down the path we just came up.
Okay.
For security.
Okay.
Would there be a better spot, like say over here somewhere, or
well,
where I am is the best spot?
I mean, out there it's pouring rain. You're not really going to get a whole lot of a better spot, but I will allow. Let's see here. I want Wind, Brogan, and Holgrim to make wisdom attribute checks. So, over the sound of the just pounding rain and the thunder rolling overhead, Holgrim, you think that off in the distance, coming from the forest, you can't quite tell which direction, but it sounds like calliope music. Very
calliope music?
Yes, very faintly.
Now I gotta Google what a calliope is.
What's
calliope?
So basically,
oh no, jesters.
Stay away from the jester man, they say.
All right, then I'm gonna say, gentlemen, prepare to defend yourselves.
But I mean, it sounds like it's way off. Like at first, when you hear it, you almost think that you're imagining it. And God only knows why you would be imagining it, right? But then you're like, no, I can hear that.
Can I redo my role as a listen? Because I do have listen skills.
Yes.
Okay, I rolled it just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can you're starting to be able to pick it up too.
Broken. I don't think he's crazy, y'all. I mean, either he's crazy or we're both crazy. Either he's saying it, we're both crazy. Because I'm hearing it, and that dude said, "Beware of no, man, no, just no."
Brogan, what would you like to do?
So I'm assuming that the guys are telling me they're hearing the circus clowns coming to town. So
yes,
I am going to go ahead.
Yeah, they would have. They're both chatting with one another about
up here.
So
There-
I'm going to look around to see where I may be able to get it like a higher altitude inside the house, like maybe the stairs over here.
Yeah, there's stairs that lead up to a second floor.
All right. And then, so I'm going to go there now. Is that like, I mean, obviously there's dynamic lighting, but is there a door there or what's blocking that?
No, it moves you to the second floor.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand on the second floor and I'm going to ready an action just in case with my crossbow at the door in case that becomes pertinent.
Okay, so you're pointing down towards the door. Sir Finnegan, what are you doing?
The most bravest thing I can. And by that I mean I'm moving pieces of wood around underneath the piano and I'm going to hide.
I'm gonna make a blanket for it so you guys can't see me and turn invisible.
What attribute will I use for that? Because I have a +5 to hiding.
That would be a.
Would be dexterity?
I believe so. Hold on here, and I will tell you.
I will yell out to the people at the front door and be like, you should probably hang that thing back up on top of that door. As I'm like moving pieces of wood and getting behind things.
So that's a good question. I'm going to look at the
I shut the door because I didn't want anything coming in.
What is hide? Oh, no, it's a dexterity check.
All right. So I succeeded.
Yes, you did. So you are essentially you are hidden. You get the little ninja mask. You are hidden under the piano.
That's amazing.
Wind, what would you like to do? I mean, you know those doors are locked.
I don't think this door's actually locked, you know?
Well, we can certainly find out. Go ahead and make a open locks check. Dexterity plus your level. Yeah, the doors are locked, and you can't make another open locks check until you gain a level. They are beyond your capability of opening.
Someone come break this stupid lock.
Egan, what would you like to do?
I'm going to go over to the front door. I'm going to jam one of my spikes in between the door frame and the door itself.
Yep.
So if anyone tries to get in, that will at least make it so we can hear them.
Okay.
So I have 4 spikes left.
Okay.
And
so you're shutting the door and jamming a spike in there? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So sort of like on the door. So the door's here, and like in between there and the door frame.
Okay.
I do have a little hammer, a hatchet thing as well, so I can use that.
So yeah, I mean, if Holgrim wants a decent lookout point with the door closed, there's windows here and here. Right.
Yeah. Okay. I'll move over here to this window.
Okay.
And to stay crouched down.
Yeah, you can crouch down and keep your eye out the window.
Mm.
Soren, what are you doing?
Well, you said you need some help opening this door. Let's. Soren's going to give some help.
Okay. Let me... There it is.
So imagine that picking it's out of the question. So.
Yeah, it is no longer pickable. Well, I mean, at least for wind.
So, well, let's try knocking it down.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength attribute check.
All right. I also have a morning star, if that'll help.
Yep, that will definitely help. Yeah, go ahead and just swing with your morning star.
All right. So just a weapon attack?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh,
wow.
Yeah.
Gutsy.
Yes, so
wow.
You swing and bash through this door.
Vile door.
The door smashes
what
open.
Are you keeping from us?
And you are looking into what appears to have been at one time, it was a rather nice study. And those doors were actually rather nice, but They were like
What?
ornate, but they're waterlogged wood, and they just splintered under your morning star. And you can see that in here. There's again a rotting rug. There is what was once a very ornate desk has been smashed and broken in half. The chair behind it has been smashed and broken in half. And you can see that there are cabinets on the wall. Both of them have been smashed into rubble. And this chair that was busted, it was a really nice purple, high back velvet chair. There is an intact bookshelf here, though, that is filled with a variety of tomes on various topics. What would you guys like to do in the study?
Well, that's peculiar. I will investigate this bookcase.
Okay. So, tucked behind one of the books, you find a spell scroll of Heal Light Wounds.
This is foreign to me. Might make good kindling.
Wind, what would you like to do since you two were kind of both examining, what would you like to do now that the door is smashed open?
I would like to thoroughly search for any kind of missed loot of some kind, some gems or something worth money or anything like that. I want to do a thorough searching of this room.
In this rubble of what was a cabinet, you find a pint of brandy.
Oh.
And it's full.
Dang.
I gladly offer it to somebody else in the party. Yeah, that's right. I'm playing a character that's not drinking this time.
Don't mind if I do.
Morgosh, what are you doing?
All right. You said there was like food and drink in here. Is there wine? Is there?
There is fresh water, and that's about as good as you're going to get.
All right. You said there was salted pork. What else?
Yeah, there's salted meat. There is a wax paper wrapped roll or a wheel of cheese. There's even some bread that looks like it's maybe only a couple of days old.
Okay, I am going to heat up some salted pork since I started a fire. Slice a nice big wedge of cheese, some bread, and get some water. I'm just letting that smell of the heating up salted pork start wafting through the house.
Okay. Holgrim, what are you doing? Are you maintaining your guard?
Yeah, I'm gonna maintain my guard. Everyone else is like doing whatever.
Make a wisdom attribute check.
Okay.
Yeah.
And clearly, I was asleep at the post.
Yeah, the rain is coming down so hard that it actually makes it, and it, of course it's dark. It makes it difficult to see, and every once in a while, a flash of lightning will light everything up, but you're not able to see anything. Brogan, what are you? Oh, Brogan, from around the corner in the hall, you hear a little bit, a little bell ring.
Yeah, I'm sure that's nothing. I'll go ahead and check it out.
Okay. Go ahead and show me where you want to move. So you can see that there is a door that is slightly ajar up here. There's a door also right here, and it is closed.
All right, I'm going to go there and I'm going to open the door.
Okay. Door is locked.
But is it fragile?
All right. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, what does the door look like? Does it look heavy set or?
It has an iron inset lock. There's a door handle with a thumb lever.
All right, I'm going to knock on the door, and then I'm going to go over here like a police detective.
This
coming flying.
Yeah, you knock on the door. This door is quite heavy and thick.
All right. Yep. I knock on the door and I come over there.
Yeah, you knock on the door, nothing happens. You hear something move around in the room with the door ajar, though.
Oh.
Something move around in which area? I'm sorry.
Where the door is ajar across the hall, you can hear like something moved around. Like it sounded like feet shuffling quickly under the covers on a bed.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and speak loud enough so some of my party members may hear me. But I'm going to say, "Hey, yo, we come in peace. Who are you?"
You start to hear the sound of a baby start to cry, like they're fussy and maybe getting hungry.
I ain't no freaking babysitter. I mean, come on. I mean, all right. I've already moved a bit, but if you allow me, I'll go ahead and move just so I can go ahead and take a glance inside.
Sure. So you look into, and this was clearly a nursery. This was like a changing table. It's completely shattered. There was a wardrobe over here that's completely shattered. On this wall, there is a smaller wardrobe. And then in the corner, you see that there is a bassinet. And the bassinet is kind of, it's like a rocker, and it's kind of rocking back and forth. And you can clearly see that there is a baby that is squirming around and fussing and starting to get upset because it needs a boob.
What? I mean, it's not a orc or baby, is it? Because I'll just leave it. But
you'd have to go up and check it out.
Yeah,
the old baby in a basket routine, and you fell for it.
Yeah.
It's actually a bomb.
I'd rather have a pig in the basket kind of thing, But I'll step in the room because why not?
Yeah, and the baby's moving around and crying.
Oh, God dang it. You're going to make me do this, aren't you? All right. I shoot the baby.
No. It's the only thing that can be done.
Oh, I mean, sorry, wrong character. We all play good guys on this one. All right.
I never said my
I gotta
character's a
go
good
ahead
guy.
and look at the bassinet there.
So you get up to the bassinet and you kind of look down and you it's kind of swaddled, and you move the blanket away from its cheek and face, and you need to make a wisdom attribute check. Okay. You are, so this isn't like a permanent thing, but you move the blanket away from the baby's face, and you stare in absolute
sorry, go ahead.
you stare in absolute shock and horror to realize that the baby has been dead for a very long time, to the point where it has kind of desiccated and turned into a mummy.
Yeah, not surprised at all.
And so you actually would have lost 2 sanity from that. And you are like just in absolute shock that you are holding this dead baby. And that is where we will break for this week, and you can continue to explore the totally not haunted house next week on Thursday night at 6:00.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, that was
That's
delightful.
So
practice swinging again.
So before we do that, hold on just a moment. I'm gonna give you guys some XP.
Oh.
Let's see here.
I mean, we did survive encounters.
Yes, you did.
Yep.
And you don't.
And we did make enemies flee. That counts as defeating them.
Technically, we killed one of them.
We killed.
Oh yeah, it killed itself, but hey, it still counts.
Hey, I'll take that. I don't know about you.
You rolled the dice. You rolled the 20.
You found out their weakness. They're scared of rocks.
Yes. Yes.
They're weak to their own claws.
Yes, evidently they are. Indeed, they are weak to their own claws, especially when they claw at their own face. But I mean, they are demons, so I mean that kind of.
I would like to think
tracks.
that was my superior fighting skills that caused that.
There you go.
No, okay, I tried.
Ever the eternal optimist.
And last.
Brogan, you went up the stairs, wasn't it?
Yeah, because that.
Yeah, I was about to go up and meet you. Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody gets 264 XP.
Nice.
All right.
Thank you, good sir.
And I am going to hand out. Everybody had some really good ideas. You all acted bravely, so everybody gets a hero point.
Ooh.
You can put that down in notes. I basically took the fate points, luck points, and hero points from the Castle Keeper's Guide, and I roll them all into one. And they essentially can be used similar to like inspiration points. So you could spend one hero point to do a reroll. Whether you want the reroll or you want to force an opponent to do a reroll, if you are hit and would be below, -10 or lower, and you're going to die, you can spend 3 of them, and you will be magically kept at -9 hit points and stabilized until somebody can give you further healing. So there's a number of ways that you can spend these, but everybody gets 1 hero point. And now, I will check our feed. I don't think there is anybody watching our stream, and so everybody roll a d8.
I was gonna say you could put it in the YouTube comments or something.
Looks like Soren is the winner. Soren, you're going to get a $10 off coupon for Troll Lord Games store for PDFs.
Nice.
Oh.
So so when we're done tonight, go ahead and shoot me a message on our Discord, and I will get that code to you.
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Nice.
Sweet.
So you get rewarded for playing.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Well, it was supposed to do a viewer, right?
You mean showing up? I thought showing up was its own reward.
Well,
it was supposed to go to a viewer, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we don't have any. So
right. So screw them. We get it.
Right. So you guys get it. Right?
Nice.
I wasn't given any stipulations on how to give them out. I was going to give it out to a viewer, but since we don't have any, Soren wins. So there you go.
All right. Well, I appreciate
people in the YouTube comments when it's ever posted, like, damn it.
Yes, damn. Well,
see, that's your incentive to watch it on Twitch.
Right. So next week they'll think, well, hey, we could win something, so we'll watch. So, all right.
We end up with 4,000 viewers next time.
Yes, right. Yes. Yeah. I need to roll 4D100. All right. So I will catch you guys next week, Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and we will pick up with the haunted house from there.
Hey guys,
wait. What do you mean haunted house? What are you talking about?
Well, what do you mean?
Haunted house.
Well, I mean,
the forest cabin.
I think it's confirmed at this point.
Mummy Baby.
I think this place is delightful. It's the best place I've slept in a while, probably.
It has the symbol of Janelle in it.
We have a piano man here as well, hiding away.
Yes, yes.
You guys are all walking around scared like Scooby-Doo, cartoons. I'm in the kitchen cooking like Shaggy and Scooby, cooking snacks and.
I've made a nice little home. I'm happy. Smash pianos.
It's the biggest property you've ever owned.
Is that actual chainmail, or it looks like it's like cloth, right, or something like that?
No, it's fucking heavy.
Oh, it is actual chainmail. Okay, cool.
I had to put a pillow on my back because I am.
I have a chainmail coif, and over the head. That thing is freaking heavy, man.
Yep. You're about to watch how you take off chainmail. It's a whole fucking dance.
Well, I'm sure, you know, like
bet.
your hair gets caught in there and the links.
Nope, I have a coif.
There you go.
Don't get your nipple rings caught in it. That really
There
hurt.
you go.
Hey, the
Words
man
of
was in
wisdom.
history.
Hey, wait, it
time.
really depends on if he's into that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
true.
Be clear,
Hey.
yeah.
He's wearing a coif. I don't know. I'm going all in.
Don't keep Shing.
That's a
So, yeah,
dangerous
I'm gonna do
word.
my mic and I gotta take this off, but you guys can watch the dance if you want to. But I am sweating my fucking balls off.
All right, guys.
Dripper music comes on.
Have a good night.
Wait, you
I'm gonna
said
go.
you're sweating?
I'm
Have a
going
good
to go
night.
process this
Yes.
video and get it uploaded to YouTube, and I will catch you guys next week.
Hey,
Thank you very
enjoy.
much.
See
I had
you
a
guys.
great
Thanks,
time
man.
meeting you all, and
Bye-bye.
playing. Cheers, guys.
Later.
Yeah.
Have a
take
good
care.